It should have come with a little pin inside there, the clock spring, to stop that from moving. The little pin wasn't there, so that's, you know, a bit frightening. So hopefully no one's removed that clock spring. Hello and welcome to another Budget and Leggit video. If you saw my other YouTube short, you would see I diagnosed a clock spring issue in a 2005 Renault Megane. This is just a quick little video to show you how to replace it. So T20 torque, that removes all the covers under the steering wheel. Then to remove the airbag, it's very easy actually on this one. All you do is you turn the wheel upside down, and at the back of it you'll see a big hole, which is right there. Look, you put your screwdriver in, or in my case I use the T20 torque, right, just like that. That pushes down on the back spring of the airbag, which is here, look, right, and then you just slide the airbag down. These little hooks here, as you can see, slide in. So push that spring down, the horn goes off, slide the airbag down, and it comes out. Disconnect your two airbag wires, and then you need a T50, I believe. Yeah, T50 torque, which undoes the middle of the steering wheel. You pull the steering wheel off. Then what you need to do is a T20 torque down here, unscrew that bolt there, and then at the back of it you will also see a little clip here. Look. Push that clip down, the clock spring comes out. Then undo these three clips. But before you do all that, you have to actually give Renault over €500 for this fucking thing, right? And for €500 you get this. They don't even give you a new one of these. This is separate. This slides on down here and it's completely separate. You have to use the old one. Like seriously, €500 for this. So once you get to that stage, you just push this down. Be very careful you do not twist this left or right, because you'll break the new clock spring. And there we go, it's clipped in. Then all I need to do is come down in here, screw the torque in, see it there, and then we can start connecting everything else. Right, one thing I'm going to do now is I'm just going to check that all my wipers and everything works before I put my airbag on, because if that doesn't, we're in trouble. And this is going for a test, so everything needs to work. Right, ignition lights. Yeah, I can see the lights are going on in the dash. Indicators. Yeah, obviously we haven't got a horn, but wipers. Yeah. Right, so that's working. That's a good sign. Then I'm going to put the steering wheel on, and we will do the airbags. Make sure the airbags are working, and then yeah, we'll see if we diagnose it properly. Or did we waste the customer £500? Well, not waste the customer, waste me. Right, so you pull all the wires through this top hole. This steering wheel can only really go on one way. There's splines, but there's some master splines, so I'll just take it out for you. Look, it won't fit. When you get it right, it slides straight in, so you know that you're good. It should have come with a little pin inside there, the clock spring, to stop that from moving. The little pin wasn't there. So that's, you know, a bit frightening. So hopefully no one's removed that clock spring before. Now I need to find the bolt. Where is the bolt that holds the wheel on? I don't know. Here we go. So new Loctite on that. Screw that all the way down. But what I'm going to do before I worry about any of that properly, I want to plug the airbag back in. I want to see, does the airbag light go off. Now I might have to reset it, but hopefully it should just recognize it and it should just automatically turn the light off. I'm not going to plug any of this in properly. I'm just going to plug these wire connections in first before I do anything else. Right, let's just see what happens. Just turn on the ignition lights. There we go. Oh, baby, yes! We diagnosed it correctimony. This isn't on properly. Let's just start her up. As you can see, the airbag lights are off. So that is absolutely awesome. The quick YouTube short I did is to show you how to quickly diagnose this with a very simple tool. And that tool happens to be from Laser, but you can make your own very simply. So yeah, that is awesome. That now means I can put all this back together. It's great and it's handy to test as you go, because you don't want to put it all back and then realize you have to take it all back off again because you've missed something, you forgot something, you know, like I have just now realized I forgot to put that on, but I should be able to do that without taking the steering wheel back off. So yeah, let me try that first. I think, yeah, look, you can just get to it. So I think we can put it on. Yeah, we can. Put that screw in there. So but isn't that stupid? You get everything fucking else, but you don't get that. I mean, come on, for 500 quid. Anyway, what do I know? Right, very important, make sure you test everything and you put the wires in the right place, because if these wires aren't tucked in enough, the horn might not work, the airbag might not seat properly. Just going to test the horn. Horn does work, so that's good. But like I said, it's vitally important to get all these wires tucked away. You can see where they're supposed to be. They're even crimped, look, where they're supposed to be in these little plastic clips. That's not in the clip there, look, see that? So it's very important to get them, push them down so they don't come out, because your airbag might not work, your horn might not work, or, you know, it's kind of serious. So spend time with this and get that done right. And then we'll have the wheel in.
Sorry, cameras.
There we go. So what we need to do now is we need to put this back on, because we didn't get it. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
How ridiculous is that? Spending 500 quid and not getting this?
Stupid.
It is stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blame the French.
No, don't blame us. Okay.
Right.
I'm trying to get.
Ow.
I'm trying to get a shot, but the camera. You keep blocking the
Well,
camera.
come round the other way then. Yeah, give me through down here. Look.
Yeah, the camera can see it.
Should have really done this before I put the wheel on. Just would have made my life a bit easier.
Am I a good camera woman?
A very good cameraman. Cameraman woman. Right, should we see if the radio works?
Go on!
The radio controls work.
That doesn't sound good.
No, I just stopped it from starting.
I'm dancing right now.
Radio on. I don't know if the radio even works. Battery's been disconnected. It works anyway.
Yeah!
Battery's been disconnected, so the code is...
Right.
Needs the code. But as you can also see, the airbag light is on, look, because we got the airbag. Oh, we zoomed in. We got the airbag. Why is the camera...
Fogged.
Yeah. It's really foggy. What's going on there?
Is it because you taped the camera?
Oh. There we go.
There.
You see the airbag light is on because the airbag is out. So there we go.
Wait, can you face the camera to me for a second?
I'm going to show you that we're in an 18th birthday party. You'll see if you're smiling then.
Shiver me timbers.
Oh, we'll see if you're smiling when that comes out. What did you just say?
Daddy was doing it.
No, what did you just say?
I said my 18-year-old self won't care.
Oh, I guarantee you. I guarantee you she will.
No.
Oh, guarantee it.
No.
Press that. See that? See that?
Is that gonna
silver bit.
electrocute me?
Why would it electrocute you? Bang! Press it.
I'm scared.
Press it.
Oh, that's weird, because it's like egg.
Egg? How is that an egg?
What does the other one do?
Same thing. How is it an egg?
Wait!
You will get electrocuted then.
Oh.
No, you won't. Right, let's get everything back on. Right, one thing I do want to check, which is not the nicest feeling, is I want to see if this will go fully left and fully right. Because that little plug wasn't in there, if someone's turned this a full 360, I'm in trouble here. So I'm going to go very slowly to see if it stops. If I feel any resistance whatsoever, I'm going to stop. Now it's gone one way, but just because it's gone one way doesn't mean it's okay. I think we're okay. Alright. Phew! When you're taking airbag connections off, you have to be very careful. Pull the center out first. Sometimes then you can get like a screwdriver in there and the whole thing lifts up, but you need to make sure you're lifting up fully straight, not at an angle, because you'll rip these off. So be very, very careful. They can be a bit awkward depending on where they are. They're coloured, but that's not actually the main deal. The only reason they're coloured is because if you know if it's squib 1 or squib 2 or left or right and stuff like that, it's also coloured on the airbag, so you can't really go wrong. You know, you can't really go wrong. But again, even if you did put them on the other way, it won't really make a difference as such. Sometimes they will only fit one, and I think this one is, yeah, so you see that little pin in the middle, and then this one's off to the side, so it physically won't fit anyway. But the computer then knows, and you know which side of the airbag is failed, basically. In this particular case, both of these, it was giving me an error code of both of left and right airbag gone. So you know, both of them was gone internally in this thing. And yeah, this thing is just so graunchy. I mean, I can just, yeah, it's just click it. It's just fucked. It's just completely and utterly foobarred, people. Fucking foobarred. So with the airbag, you can see these 4 clips here and these 4 metal bits on the steering wheel. This is actually one of the easier airbags to take off, because once you pull it, or once you push this down, you just literally slide it. So the horn does go off, and it is a bit annoying as regards that, but it's so we need to make sure we get these in. These have to go in straight again. Oh, there we go. Push that connection in. Stay on this side.
Getting all the good angles.
Oh, that's good. Getting that good angle.
Yeah.
Right, put it in down there, look. Right. So now all I've got to do is come up from the top and essentially slide it down. So that's up from the top. Ready? And there we go. That airbag is on. So what we've got to do now is start it. See, does the airbag blow up in my face, or does the light go off? So put it on the dash.
Don't try this at home, people.
No. Put it here like that, so you can see the dash. Hold it like that. You got it?
Yeah.
Airbag light comes on, and it should go. There we go.
It doesn't explode in
Awesome, and it doesn't explode in me boat. In me old boat. Right, so there we go. Lovely. Right, what I got to do now is put all the covers back on around here, so it just looks a bit more beautified rather than just, you know, like that. It looks entirely stupid because they're so shiny and new, and fucking old. Like, I just don't know. Anyway, blame the French. Right, okay, last check of everything. So start her up. There we go, light goes out. Let's just go all the way to one side. All the way to that side, lad. Lad. There we go. So, light hasn't come back on. That's awesome. Like I said, we've got the we diagnosed it correctly. What I will say to the customer is, if she wants, she can keep this, because if anything happens to the stalks, you can't buy the stalks separately, but they are here, and these stalks are working. There's not an issue with these stalks. So, you know, if she accidentally catches one and breaks one or whatever, she's got a spare one here. So I'll see if she wants to keep it. If not, we'll just throw it. But it's the sort of stuff I used to keep, but then you're just keeping all this shit for so long, and you don't use it, and then you throw it, and then as you had it for 10 million years, you then throw it, and then the day after you throw it, you need it. It's just frustrating. Or what also happens is you know you got it and you can't find it. So indicate wipers are working, lights, indicators, full beam, yeah, all that's working, awesome. Horn, yeah, horn is working. We're all good. Test drive, and then we're good to go. Right, everything is good. It drives, everything works. Wipers, lights, horns, you know, because sometimes again you take it for a drive and they might not. All the little buttons on the end of the stalks work, as you can see. So everything is good. And yeah, the airbag light's off, so don't think this car's going to pass the test because I can hear other things wrong with it, but it's going to pass the test on the airbag system. And as always, hope it helps. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Don't forget, links up here, links down below, but most importantly, don't forget, get your hands dirty. See you for the next one. Sorted! Oh yeah, thumb update, you ready? Look at it, it's fucking minging, man. Look at that. In that minging, it's ready to fall off. Yeah.